This is John Mulligan with Search Engine Strategies San Jose 2008, and I'm here with Cindy Krum.
Hi.
Cindy, you're from Blue Moon Works, and you were just in the DotMobi, the death of the DotMobi panel.
Death of the DotMobi. Yep, it was a good panel.
Why is mobile so important right now?
So there's a lot of convergence that's happening around the cell phone. The cell phone used to just make calls, but now it does a whole lot more, right? It can handle your email, your calendar. It can take and send picture and video. You can play games. So there's a lot more interactivity with the phone, but also a lot more personalization. You have your phone on you more than your laptop, and your phone kind of knows everything about you because they can track where you are by triangulating the cell phone tower signals and stuff like that. So it's really a lot more personal than traditional web. It's a lot more interactive because, for instance, on your traditional computer, you would have to look at a phone number and type it into a phone, but on the phone, you just click on it, or you used to have your digital camera and then put it on the computer to upload things, but now you can just take a picture and upload it immediately. So it bridges a gap and makes it just that much more interactive, which makes it really powerful for marketing, any kind of marketing.
And there are certain phones that are better at this than other phones, right? With the new iPhone 3G.
Yeah, so the new iPhone 3G is pretty cool. It does a lot of cool new things. It's a lot better browsing experience, but there are actually also a lot of iPhone clones out there, phones that are trying to match that experience, and they're doing a pretty good job. So I think that's also important to take into consideration, that now might be the time to really focus on mobile, because if you think about it, a lot of people are getting the true web browsing experience on their phone. If they don't have it yet, people usually keep phones for 1 to 2 years, so when they replace their phone, the chance of them having a true web browsing experience is much higher. So there's going to be a lot of people with a true web browsing experience. And some statistics, I haven't checked this, but I've heard that 75% of the searches that are done on Google are done from iPhones, even though iPhones only comprise 5% of the phones that are out there.
Really?
So when you take that and apply it and say, hey, people are doing searching on their mobile phone because it's a lot better on the iPhone, when everyone else has that iPhone experience, there's going to be tons of people doing mobile searches.
So you're talking about all the great things people can do on their phones, and sort of the dark side here that you're not talking about, that is what happens to DotMobi then?
Okay, so DotMobi really, I think, was never a great idea. I don't think that it's a good idea to have different aspects of the web that are meant for different devices. I think device-independent design is the way to go. It was the original intent of the web, and you can look at quotes from the guys who kind of invented the HTTP and HTML protocol, and they're saying, we really don't think this is a great idea. We want to have one site that's accessible on a multitude of different devices.
Sure.
So
that's kind of controversial, right? That could annoy some people who have put a lot of money into DotMobi platforms, right?
Right. There are definitely a lot of people out there who have been heavily invested in DotMobis. They went out and bought a ton of DotMobi domains, or are just really into the idea of a DotMobi thing working out, but I don't think it's going to work out. We actually had a heckler in our session who had over 800 DotMobi domains, and he was a bit annoyed that we were saying that DotMobi really isn't going to go anywhere and it's not going to take off and it's fading. So he heckled.
Well, this is John Mulligan from Search Engine Strategies San Jose 2008 with Cindy Krum from Blue Moon Works, who's stirring the DotMobi pot.
Yeah, definitely.
So thanks a lot, Cindy.
Okay.
Stay tuned.